My name is Negebe Sheronick, and I've been with Kids First Law Center for 4 years. I'm starting my 5th school year. The main purpose of my job is to give voice to children who are in conflict. And we choose to most effectively do that through restorative practices in the schools. And what that means is restorative justice or restorative practice comes from the word restore, to restore relationships, to make things right again. So when someone has been harmed, we try to restore relationships and fix the harm. Our restorative practices are helpful to teachers because the conflicts that students have with each other in class bubble up. They interfere with the learning, they affect the classroom climate, they affect the whole classroom and interfere with the learning that's supposed to happen in class. Teachers could deal with this if they had the time, if they had the capacity, but they've got a whole class running. Teachers have expressed gratitude when I'm able to take kids out of the class one at a time, talk through this, work through the conflict, students come back ready to learn. The way I help students talk through their conflicts to find a peaceful resolution is called restorative circles. That involves talking with each student individually, and I'm asking them questions like, what happened? How did you feel when you did that? What were you hoping would happen? What do you need to make things right? And sometimes the beautiful question is, what was the hardest part of this for you? Many students have expressed that they have never seen this kind of solution before. They've never seen conflict solved by talking about how they felt, what happened, and what they need. Many of them came together thinking the only way to solve this was to fight, to have a physical fight. And they're surprised when they don't need that. Exclusionary practices where a child is suspended or removed from the classroom in traditional discipline takes the child away from their community. But very little else, very little learning comes from that. Where restorative, what we try to do is help the child learn the effects of their behavior and how to make better choices in the future. So I was working with 2 5th grade boys here who had a pretty serious conflict with each other, and they were mad at each other, and those feelings ran deep and big. So I was talking with each one to try to help them work through what was wrong, what they needed to make things right. It's a hard conversation for people to have. And one of the boys was really digging into the issue. The other boy was having a hard time, and he said, just suspend me. I don't want to do this. I don't want to have this conversation. Just send me home. And the other child said to him, oh, no, because then you're getting off easy. You're going to go home, you're going to come back, and we still won't have worked through this conflict, and we're going to end up back in the same situation. So they did. They were able to talk things through, but it was by no means easy. And they were able to work through the conflict so that it was truly solved and not going to bubble up again in other ways. The restorative work we do in elementary school is really valuable because it's helping students learn strategies that will affect the way they interact with each other in their future. So as kids get older, their conflicts get bigger with more serious consequences. So the younger we can catch kids and help them develop the part of their brain where they can identify their needs and communicate their needs in words rather than fists, the more effective we become long-term, exponentially.